Welcome back. So in today's video we're going to be talking about secrets. Should we give them off if we're aware of them? How can we get them? All that kind of stuff. I can't remember the viewer that asked me for this video, but it's an area that I think we all need to be aware of. How it happens, should we give it, shouldn't we give it, and that whole process should be made clearer after the video. So firstly, we need to establish how do we get our information, and that will be as the medium, and we connect our mind to the spirit world. Now, if you work the way that I work, I do this through evidence. It's a building process as I'm going through it. So as I'm aware of the man that steps forward, I know his dad. He makes me aware of his passing, his story is. And therefore I've built up this repertoire, this intelligent communication. What some people will find as a problem is if they're just plucking information. This may be psychic for the first instance. Within my energy, you would be aware that I have a loss. That loss is a sister, and you can pick that up psychically. It doesn't mean you have my sister there. And so this process of mediumship, we need to build up this repertoire, this communication through the evidence to not only convince us as the medium, they're definitely here, but to convince the client. So in my example, the way that I work with mediumship is I ask them their story. That may be their passing, that may be their passions, their character, their personality. That list is endless, and it's in a ton of different videos. But the way that I get that information will be the mind blending with the mind, creating the idea for me to then speak. So let's put that on the back burner for the moment, how we extract that information from a communicator. Now we're going to look at the information within the psyche, so a psychic reading. And all my information, everything about me is within my auric field. All my information, all my secrets, all my joys, all my dreams and aspirations will be there within my psyche energy. And for those of you, I'm sure most of you know, but we can just go in and pluck this information. It's almost just like little pockets of information about me as an individual. Many of you would have had a psychic reading. It'll be things like just randomly plucked names, family members, that sort of stuff, about your car, or you drop something in the kitchen, all that kind of stuff. Your style of work, what's happened in the last week or so. All of this information is going to be very present within your psyche energy. So the better the psychic, the deeper the information can go. Me, you, everyone that's going to be watching this video, we've got a lifetime of experience. Some of those things we're extremely proud of, and there'll be other things that we are not proud of at all. And so what we do is, this could be a positive or a negative nature, but we don't like letting people in, so we build a barrier. And the better the psychic you are, is the ability to just sidestep or go through said barrier. So hopefully at this point in the video, you're a little bit more aware of where the information's coming from. Is it coming from the spirit communicator? And in all my work, I absolutely make sure it's from a communicator. I'm not someone that likes the psychic mechanic. I don't enjoy it. It can come across as quite powerful. So I tend to, it's just very intrusive, and I don't like to work it, especially on a mediumship platform. So I avoid it at all costs. So I know my work is coming from the spirit world, the spirit communicator, the loved one. So if you absolutely know exactly where your information is coming from, whether it be a communicator or you've been intrigued in some way to go in psychically to find the information, you will know the mechanic that's involved, and you will know where said information is coming from. The person that asked for the video was saying, what if I'm aware it's a secret? What if I'm aware of that and I find it in my mediumship? Should I give it? I'm not comfortable. I don't know if I should or shouldn't. Can you do a video? So that's this video. the fact is your awareness has picked up there's a secret. Now the discipline here is, do you look for it psychically? Do I want this information? I'm aware there's a secret here. Do I, the individual, want it? And psychically you can go in and grab it. Or is the communicator giving you the information? So for me, my work, I know that I'm with the communicator. I'm having a constant conversation with the communicator, and if that information comes through, off it'll go. I'll send it out. If any moment my mind slips and I think, maybe I grabbed that psychically, then I absolutely wouldn't give it, because it would be my own curiosity or my own nosiness into the person sitting in front of me. I was aware of a secret and I'm looking for it, and I will find it. So I know through my mediumship where my information is coming from. That if it was expressed through me, through the sensory experience for the client, then I would absolutely give it. Now, there's going to be, devil's advocate sort of playing here with what's going on. Everyone and the variables are going to be so different for every single scenario. So as a general question, it's quite hard to answer. You'll never know until the time comes. But I absolutely will say it if the spirit world are giving me it. And for the simple understanding that I am just the voice. My ethics are in check, my morals are in check, my mechanics are in check. I know where all my information has come from, so I've got no problem giving off this information. My understanding of the spirit world is it's intelligent, and because it's intelligent, maybe the client is at that point in their life where they need to hear this, or they expected to hear this, whatever it'll be. I know that the spirit world have their best interests at heart. So because of that, again, I will give the information. I will reiterate what I said though. If at any moment I feel that I've grabbed it psychically, then I'm not the best judge in that scenario. Therefore, I will withhold the information because I'm unsure where I got it from. That's very unlikely in my mediumship. It's a daily effort that my disciplines are in place, and I'm very hard on myself with those disciplines. But I want to be dialed in, I want to be accurate, and I want to do the voice of the spirit world to the best of my ability. So I'm not going to bring it into jeopardy by being curious on someone's secret. So my checks are always in place. So to the viewer that asked, if you're absolutely certain that the spirit world gave you it, then I would give it. It's an indication that they are ready to hear it, or to have that information, whatever it'll be. Just because it's a secret to you or felt like a secret to you doesn't mean it is to them. But the timing is never wrong. If the spirit world are bringing it, then I would do it. So I think that covers it. So for now, I'm going to sign off. Like the video if you got any kind of value out of it, or if you simply like the video. Subscribe if you aren't already. And I'll catch you all in the next video.